Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Is Me, I Am Marilyn podcast. And yes, I'm in a new location. I have moved from my car to my bedroom. First, I just want to start off by apologizing for my absence, but a lot has been happening that I'm excited to share. It was something completely unexpected, and I guess things are supposed to happen when they're supposed to happen. Because y'all know I was protecting my peace and protecting my space. And, I was just building up my Rasta, having a good time. But I met someone who knocked everybody out. So, yes, I think hold on, guys. A round of applause. Yeah, so I am super happy. This is new territory for me. So I just wanted to talk about it. But what I wanted, not my relationship, because that's mine, private. But what I do want to talk about is healing. How do you know when you are healed? And when do you know when you're prepared to start dating after a serious breakup or a divorce? And I just have so many unanswered questions. I don't have the answer. So if you were looking for me to give it to you, I don't have it. I can just tell you or share with you rather everything that I've been going through and the emotions that I've been dealing with, which has a lot to do. I've been absent and I haven't been podcasting because I have just been all over the place while still having a good time, honey. Enjoying my man. But how do you know when you're healed? So you all know that this past year I have been so intentional and focused on healing, getting divorced, getting back on my feet, trying to be the best version of myself, figuring myself out, discovering myself. And while I've done all those things, the other part that I guess I was just like, maybe I wouldn't say ignoring, better I would say avoiding. I thought that I was almost healed towards the end, but what this new relationship has unlocked for me, is that I still have traumas that I'm dealing with, and I'm not there. I'm not healed. So I know they say like, don't start anything new until you're healed, until, you've worked on yourself. But how do you know when you're fully healed if you don't go through the experience or you don't go through things? So like for me, I was at peace. I wasn't looking to date because I just had so many things going on, and I honestly didn't have the time. Anytime I would go on dates, the $1,000,000 question was, well, when do you have the time? But I guess that's why they say you make time for the things that you want, because we figure it out. Fortunately, I'm with someone who's very understanding, who supports me and understands the situation that I'm going through or have gone through, right? So patience, communication, understanding. But it is very important to make a conscious effort not to carry your trauma over to your new situation. And how do I do that? I take the time that I need. I take my me time. I take the moment of reflection. I've come to the realization that I'm going to need therapy. There isn't anything wrong with therapy, but I think it's just good to talk things out. Podcasting and talking to you guys is my therapy, but I need a little more, and that's okay, because again, I did not know that. And yes, I am calling it a trauma because what is trauma? These things that are so painful, and you have flashbacks, and that you're still dealing with the pain. And I have fears. I have fears of this new journey, of being with or being open with someone new, because it calls for me to be vulnerable. And that's scary territory. And how do you know when you're ready? And I thought I was ready. I am ready. But again, all these new things have been unlocking, and it's very confusing. It's very exciting. And I guess this is just part of growth. I know you guys are going to ask me, like, well, what's one of the traumas? One of them I would have to say is rejection. And I'm very fortunate that my partner is just very reassuring, and not because he has to, it's just because that's just who he is. Understand that, I was in a marriage where I was rejected, where I didn't feel worthy, where I didn't feel wanted. And while they put you on a pedestal, they immediately just knock you down and try to keep you there. And you start to believe it. You start to believe it. So it took me a long time to realize my worth. And, yeah, no, I get so emotional about this, but just give me a minute, because we are moving on from this, because God did not bring me this far to leave me this far. And he is not going to allow me to go through the same situation. So it is a constant reminder that, Marilyn, they are not the same person. You kind of have to. So for me, it's like I constantly have to remind myself, like, you are not the weak person that you were before. So whatever happened to you, well, I don't know why I'm talking about myself as a third person, but whatever happened to me before will not happen to me now. And it's not like I'm quick to, oh, you did, or whatever. It's just constantly reminding myself that I know my worth, and that the man that I attracted now is who I am now. And I am not giving him, nor is it his responsibility to heal me. That is mine. So I am making sure that I am listening to me, understanding the traumas, and reminding myself that I fucking worked hard to be able to stand up. I fucking worked hard to know that I am every fucking woman, and that the man who is in my life now, or any man that was going to come into my life, that he had to be a man, a real man, to be able to handle this I am every woman. So can I get an amen? So I say that to say, like, how do you know when you're fully healed? Me personally, when you're finally at a place of peace, when you're in a position where you're able to check yourself and come to a realization, like, whoa, maybe I need to readjust myself, or maybe I need to reevaluate the way I see things or stuff. Just awareness, right? Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I care to share right now. But I don't know. Give me your thoughts. How do you know when you're healed? Am I healed? I am not fully healed. I am healing. I have partially healed, and I have more to do, and I have more work to do. Like, this shit's not gonna happen overnight. And it's like, well, why get in a situation? Because a bitch got needs. You feel me? And I'm ready to be with someone. I'm ready to find my happily ever after. I'm ready to make new memories. And I think with time and step by step, whatever's meant to be will be, and whatever's supposed to happen will supposed to happen. So don't force it. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying each and every day. And that's just how I'm choosing to live my life. Unapologetically me. This is me. And I love it. I love it. I am very blessed. My kids are healthy. I have a great support group. And now I have someone to share it with. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon.